Alright, what's going on, guys? Trey back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today, leading up to, I don't know what, eventually the Rick series, or, Rick and Michonne, a Michonne series. This one we're going to give our thoughts on the new news from SDCC that the Walking Dead movies have been canceled. We're going to see the Rick and Michonne spin-off series instead. Alright dudes, so definitely wanted to go ahead and give our thoughts on all the different news. Got your guys' comments here from the last couple of days. We're going to go ahead and go through some of it. We might do more tonight. We do a live stream tonight. Probably will, just because there's just so much stuff from Comic-Con to discuss.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
That it makes sense. So regarding the movies, so this means that the Walking Dead movies are canceled, and there was originally 3 movies promised. It was originally supposed to be a trilogy. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. We're not going to see a trilogy of movies for Walking Dead featuring Rick and Michonne as well too, because she would be expected to be seen in the movies. But this is great news, I think. Now, they also did confirm later on, so I've been told by you guys, that the new Rick and Michonne series will be more than one season, which is really great. So it says it's a limited series, so I think they want to that's what they've called it, but it's not limited to one season. It sounds like it will be at least a couple seasons, and Daryl Dixon had said it will be more than one season, already confirmed. So there are conflicting reports about this. At first, it sounded like it was supposed to be a limited run, one season thing, but I guess later on they said no, it's could be multiple seasons, whatever, maybe at least 2 or something like that. We'll have to see how many they want to do, and with this too, it also gives them the option of doing a season in 2023, and then maybe they could even take a year off and then do another one in 2025 or something. It doesn't have to be every single year. It doesn't have to be the same release schedule as the original Walking Dead series was. If you look at Stranger Things has been on since I think 2016, and they've only done 4 seasons in all those 6 years now in 2022. So we'll see what they do with the Rick and Michonne series. I'm just happy to hear that they're even going to do it. And so we're getting to see something. We did a number of videos leading up to this announcement this springtime. Supposedly the movies are supposed to start filming around then. And there are also some different reports about why the movies were canceled, that there was a leadership change at AMC. Some of the management was switched out, it sounds like. And so maybe the new management there decided that, no, let's keep it to AMC Premiere. Let's go with this because, and it makes sense too. I had said this in prior videos that maybe the movies will be canceled. They do a streaming series instead. And I did say that I would actually prefer that too. You guys can leave a comment below, maybe for tonight's stream we can touch on. Do you are you happy with the news? It's going to be a series. Were you looking forward to the movies and hoping that we would get to see that instead? To be honest with you, I'm just happy to see that they're getting something done for Rick, and I'm also happy to hear that it's going to be in 2023 that it's going to premiere. So we're not going to have to wait until 2025, 2026 for a movie. So at this point, I'm happy they're doing a series instead. They can get it done for us for next year. We don't have to wait, 2 or 3 more years for a movie, which is how long the first one would take. And then if they're going to do 3, that's one movie every 3 years or something, probably. That's usually how long it takes, or at least 2. You're looking at somewhere between 6 to 10 years for 3 movies. So I'm happy they changed their mind. They decided to go with a Rick and Michonne streaming series instead. And that means for us, we get to see Rick at the end of next year, most likely. So yeah, it's good stuff. Just unfortunate to anybody who was looking forward to going to see The Walking Dead in theaters, that kind of thing, which would have been really cool. But it's all good. At least we're getting to see Rick again. And, The Walking Dead was built on series anyway. Maybe at some point they could do a Walking Dead movie, but AMC, they're a business that makes TV series, or as a cable channel provider, or a channel. That's their business, right? They're in the business of doing series and showing series. They're not in the movie making business. So maybe with that, it was just like too much for them to do with everything else they're doing. I'm glad they went with this direction. Some of the comments from you guys. Nathan said, instead of a trilogy of 2-hour movies, it's 6 1-hour episodes. But again, we've been confirmed since that for Nate that it could be more than 6. That's just the first season. And Nathan says, I think Rick will die at the end. Yeah, that could be, it's what happened in the comics. Rick does die in the comic book series near the end of the comics, right, in the last few issues there. So, so we could see that at the end of the Rick and Michonne series. We also have to factor in that everybody's getting older too, right? So I don't know how many more years each of the respective Walking Dead, stars is going to be good for. You look at someone like a Norman Reedus, and he got injured, right, on set for filming the last part. Now, that could happen anytime with what they do at any age, right? But you just know, like, each of them is, 13 years older than they were when the series started for the leftover, OGs that started the series at the beginning. And now you're starting a spinoff, so you're getting close to, 15, 16 years if you do a couple years of that. So it makes sense at some point that you could do that. I think a lot of it depends on what each person wants to do, what Denai wants to do, what Andrew Lincoln wants to do, what Norman Reedus wants to do, Melissa McBride, everybody else. So what they all want to do is, going to probably dictate whether or not at some point they get killed off, or do they want to stay alive past the series so that maybe later they could be in a different spinoff or something. These are different, things to consider. So is what it is. JMC said, I think that the vid messed everything up with the Rick movies. Well, it's possible. A couple things. The vid happened right in between the announcement and now. And then the other thing that happened is that the lawsuit for $200 million with Darabont, they surprisingly lost that lawsuit. Darabont won the lawsuit. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that he won. Whatever it was, maybe $200 million they had to pay or something like that. That's a lot of money. That's money. You could probably do one movie with that much money. $200 million. That's enough to do a pretty big movie, right? So maybe I don't know what the budget is for some of the Avengers stuff, and some of that might be higher. But for a Walking Dead movie with limited characters, $200 million would have been enough to pay for the first movie. So maybe that has a lot to do with it, or maybe just because Disney Plus and everybody is kind of moving to streaming now rather than the theaters being a big thing. Like you see big appearances like, Vader and different things, Mandalorian and stuff. All the different things Disney is doing, where a lot of these could be movies probably with the characters you're bringing back and stuff. Won't spoil anything, but if you're bringing back some of these characters, damn, that could be a movie all by itself and everyone would go see it. So, if they're doing that in a streaming series, obviously, it's got to be lucrative for them. People got to be getting warmed up now to signing up for AMC Premiere, Disney Plus, Netflix, the different subscriptions. And so companies are starting to move more in that direction, which makes sense. It's possible AMC Plus or AMC Premiere may have even saved The Walking Dead. It might have been over already if they didn't have that revenue source. We just don't know. So then we got xnetpc said, we all damn well knew that the movies were never going to happen. They were never going to make Rick movies. Well, I thought they were. I was wrong. Xnet, I trusted Gimple, which was a mistake. No, it's okay. It's cool. I'm just happy they're doing something with it. It was taking too long anyway. Please do a series and get it done for us in the next couple years, because if you wait more than 3 or 4 years for a movie or something, you run the risk of just nobody caring at that point. Walking Dead's been on a long time. You wait another couple years, it's too many years, too long, man. Just get a series done. Do what you can with it. And if it's good, people will watch it. And, lower expectations anyway than a movie. Gerard McQuade said, some more information that you might not have seen yet. It's a love story, and Scott Gimple is running it. So a love story between Rick and Michonne. Okay, that's fine. We've seen some of that already in the series. I'm thinking episodes like Clear, and they're getting together, their relationship developing over time. So it's what it is. That's fine with me. I'm just, I'm a fan of Michonne too, with the katana and everything. She's super cool. and all that badass and everything. But ultimately for me, I want to see, even if Michonne was killed off at some point, which she never was, she survived all the way through, so that's good. But I'm really just happy to see Rick back. That's the big one for me, because Michonne was there in the rest of season 9. She was there for 10. She had a lot of time too. Rick is the one that we haven't seen for a long time. We've been wondering what was happening to him. So you could have just announced this as a Rick series, and oh yeah, Michonne will be there too. That's fine. But it's like Daryl having his own series. It's like, yeah, it's a Daryl series, and if Lydia comes with, okay, not to say like Michonne is a bigger character than Lydia, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's not, even if they killed Michonne off, that'd be like, okay, well, she's been in the series a long time as well, so that's fine. I'm just really happy to see Rick back. Even if Michonne wasn't there, I'd still be just as excited for the series, I think. It adds a little bit to give another good character to the series, but, really, we need to see what happened after that helicopter. That's the key, right? Because it's been cooked a while. It's been a long one. So finally, we get some answers. Weapon X-1000. They could have literally made a 12th season and had Rick and Michonne just return in the original Walking Dead series. They could have added a bonus episodes for them and put it in the original series. That's from Adam. Well, they could have done that and put it in the original series, but they had these contracts, so there's legal things involved in that, and it's a selling point for another series. It's hot enough of an angle that you can do a whole series based on it. So that's what they opted to do. I think it was a good decision to do this way. It's sort of like Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics and DC, they often restart their series to issue 1 again, right? Once you get to season 13 or 12, you might just want to close it off and then redo with a new something new, because you'll get more viewers that way. You'll get people interested. You'll get people engaged, and that's going to be better than just a season 13 or something where it's like, oh, Rick's coming back this season. Okay, I gotta watch. Yeah, but you're doing a whole new series. I think that's a better move. Makes more sense than adding another digit number to already a high number that just makes people think, whoa, this has been on a long time. Once you get in the double digits after 10, it's like, yeah, you want to do the reboot thing. So and not to say that they're being recast or anything, they're not, but that's what I'm saying. So, so why don't we, one last one from Tim F., who said that there's too many spinoffs at this point. So I'm honestly, mostly likely going to bounce after the original series ends. Okay, so at this point, AMC is just using it as a cash cow. So I understand. Tim has seen enough episodes of Walking Dead. He's good. After the series ends off, he's gonna close off. Well, that's fine. I understand there, Tim, if that's what you want to do. I'm happy for the news. Maybe you want to watch the 6 episodes of the Rick spinoff with Michonne. Maybe you want to watch that, and you just skip, Tales, and you skip Fear, and you skip the other series they're doing. Maybe that's what you want to do. I don't know. It's up to you. You guys know for me, I'm down for all of them, and really, really happy with the news. Comments below. Maybe see you guys back again tonight. We'll have to see if I have time. Thumb the video up below, share, favorite, and subscribe at the bottom if you're new. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon for another. It's Trev. Same peace. Later, guys. See you soon.